Hi Virgo, thank you so much for clicking on this video. I am Erin Miss Solette and you're watching Mystic Miss Solette Tarot and Astrology. This is your Venus in retrograde reading from the period of May 13th through June 26th of 2020. So Virgo, if you're looking for a personal reading, that information can be found in the description box. This is a general reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign of Virgo. If you're finding that the reading is not resonating with you, please be sure to check your other signs and also give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you next month on the June monthlies as well. So Virgo, let's get into your stars. So Virgo, the Venus is going retrograde in your 10th house this month. And so on the 13th, Venus goes retrograde, and you're dealing with the 10th house of work, career, and it's really the highest point of your chart, how people see you. Like, what is your contribution to the world? Like, how do we see you? And so you're going to be reevaluating, reworking, returning. Like the most obvious is you might return to a job that you used to do, or to a place where you used to work, or someone that you used to work with could return to you. Like maybe if you're an employer, somebody you used to work with could return to you, or an old lover could return to you. It could be somebody that you used to work with that maybe was your homie lover friend too. You know, it could be any of those things going on during this retrograde period. So what this is not a time for you to start new relationships. If you do start a new relationship, kind of go slow, really go slow if you can, because you'll find that later on, once Venus goes forward, there's something about the relationship that you don't really like or you don't agree with. So, Virgo, you've got Mars going into your 7th house of Pisces, and your 7th house is all about relationships. And this is where you're going to want to take action this month. You're going to be wanting to take action on relationships when it's not the time to take action on relationships. So, we're going to look at the cards in a minute and see how that's going to go. But with the 7th house, like maybe you have something you want to say in a friendship. You have something you want to say in a relationship that you haven't said that you need to say. So you're going to say it during this time. You'll be taking action towards making your relationships better, toward improving yourself to make better relationships with the people that you deal with. And so I think you really like that energy with Mars. And then we've got on the 21st, we've got the Sun moving into Gemini, which is your 10th house. So you might be receiving some new opportunities in work, better opportunities. And then the next day on the 22nd, we've got the new moon in the same house of Gemini in your 10th house. So this is new beginnings, new. Like I said, you could return to an old job, but maybe with a new position. You know, or an old employer could call you and say, hey, we got the perfect position for you, but you'll be making more money, you'll be doing better. Like there's something that you'll really love about it because you'll be seen at your highest honor. Okay, Virgo, so that was your stars. Let's get into the cards. How are you, Virgo? Thank you so much for liking. Thank you for subscribing. I'm building my YouTube channel, and I've been doing tarot since 1998. I've been reading astrology and studying about it since 2003, and it's been a little obsession of mine. But I found out that my midhaven is in Pisces, and so I'm the healer and the mystic, and that's probably why I love the occult so much, you know. I do love Jesus too, don't get me wrong. I learned about the Spirit. I grew up in the church. So I don't know why I'm giving you that spill, Virgo, but here we go. Let's see what you need to know. Virgo, what do we need to know? Uh-oh, we've got cards flying. Sorry, Virgo. That was probably operator error. So Virgo, what do we need to know for the period of May 13th through June 26th? Ooh, we've got John Horse. So John Horse is 4, right? The Emperor. Sorry, we're using the Hoodoo Tarot for you guys, and this is one that I haven't spent a lot of time with, but I do love this deck. So anyway, let's see what messages do we need for Virgo. Virgo, we got the Ace of Coins. Wow. And under the deck, let's say we got the Temperance card, Father Sim. So your whole, you're all about healing yourself right now, healing relationships. Really, right now, you're the healer. You're taking on the archetype of the healer. Like you might be dealing with somebody who's got fire or Sagittarius in their chart. You might have Sagittarius in your chart. But right now, you're balancing things. You're making things right. Or somebody's making things right with you, okay? And the first card out was the Ace of Pentacles. We've got the Star card. We've got the Four of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the Page of Coins or the Page of Pentacles. We got the Page of Cups, the Eight of Swords, the Five of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Lovers. Wow. Virgo, I'm loving your reading so far. So like I said, what are we dealing with for you? We're dealing with love and money with Venus going retrograde. That's what she's about, love and money. And that's what I see all over this reading. So I love it for you just at first glance. So with the Ace of Coins, it's like you're starting something new. You know, you might have a new job. It's a new way of making money, a new way of doing it, a new way of bringing in the coins, bringing home the bacon. And that's what I love for you because it starts out with that. Like you're healing your life in every way, starting out with your abundance. All right. And it looks like you have a wish, and you probably had this wish for a long time. And even though the cards that are crossing you are red upside down, the star card doesn't, it's not that far from, like, basically it's everything it is, but lesser. You know, it's like you might be doubting yourself a little bit, Virgo. You might be hoping for hoping for the best, but thinking about the worst. You know, so I want you to change your perspective around Virgo to where you're thinking about the best. That's always going to happen to you. Like the everything, I'm blessed because the best always happens to me. Like really change around the dialogue because right now you're kind of doubting yourself. So you're giving yourself mixed messages, and you'll bring in mixed results if you do that. So turn the star up, right side up, because like I said, you really have everything. You are like so close to having everything you want. It's just beginning though. You're just at the beginning. And if you could just make one little tweak, it's just the way that you talk to yourself has to change. You have to start telling yourself the beautiful part of you, you know, because you're creating all of this stuff. Alrighty, so then we've got the Four of Swords here. So you might have healed from a heartbreak. Some you or somebody that you're dealing with might have healed, might be in the healing stages. Like you're over the heartbreak. You know, you're still a little bit disappointed about how things ended in a certain situation, but or how a situation is, or somebody is feeling this way about you, Virgo. But they're over it. They're not heartbroken anymore. In the past, we've got the Ace of Wands, so it was like something new was being offered. You know, it was like somebody was offering their wand. Like, you know, it could have been sex, but mostly it's just like a new beginning, like the olive branch, an apology, or, you know, just a new beginning was offered in the past. And it could have been offered by the Page of Pentacles, which the Page of Pentacles is just a page, but it's just the beginning of knowledge, the beginning of making money, like the beginning of a business venture, the beginning of um, just the beginning. And I'm looking at the card right now, trying to get an intuitive message from it. And I just see that the young girl is helping the mother out. It's like a younger person who is trying to give you an offer. It could be a younger earth sign, so Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus, but somebody who's giving somebody a helping hand. So it's like there's the helping hand and there's another helping hand, you know. And so it's like Virgo, you're being gifted helping hands by the universe and also by someone. There's someone, a younger person in your life, a younger earth sign who's helping you know. And I love this. And it also looks like with the Page of Pentacles, or the Page of Cups, I'm sorry. We got the Page of Cups here for you, Virgo. and it's like somebody is offering you something. It's a small offer. It's like you got help, you got the help that you need, and now you're getting an offer. It's a small offer, but it could lead to something big. And the reason why I say that is because we got the Lovers card at the end. So it's going to lead to making a choice. It could be about love, it could be about money. Like this could be a business partnership, this could be a friendship, like that's you're getting ready to turn business partnership. Like it's a deep connection. And somebody is offering you something that at first it just looks like it's a small offer, like, oh, we're having tea together, like, oh, you want to come have tea with me? And then it turns out to be a full onset relationship with them that's deep and long lasting and meant for you. Okay? So we'll come back to that card, but Virgo, I just wanted to say, you right now, this is how you see things. You got the Eight of Swords. You're a little bit stuck and trapped in your head. Like I guess I could start putting the cards up to the. You're a little bit stuck and trapped in your head with the Eight of Swords. Look at how the guy is like looking around and he's in the middle of the swords, but he could easily walk out and get out of it, but he's not. So, like I said, you could be thinking negative. This is another one of those cards where it's like you're in a negative state of mind. You're trapped in your negative thoughts, in your negative story. And that's where I said you have to work on your narrative, Virgo. Because if you change it around, you can have it all. It's like you're already blessed. But if you don't see it, and if this is what you want to see, this is what you will see. But I don't want you to see that. Somebody's looking at you as the Five of Cups, and another sign that I had just had this. So with the Five of Cups here, it's like there's 2 cups that are filled and 3 cups that are empty, and you're crying over spilled milk. So people can see you right now as a little bit depressed, a little bit regretful, remorseful, maybe of some decisions that you made, or maybe you're sad over this love relationship, the one you had to get over in the past that didn't work out, that somebody offered you and it wasn't enough. And so there you are crying about the spilled milk, and people can see that. They can see that you're hurting. And so what you want like a strong commitment with the Hierophant card. I know these cards are not the traditional tarot, but I'm reading them as the traditional tarot. So with the Hierophant, it's like you want a steady commitment. You want a contract. You want the full. You're searching for the meaning. What is love? What does it mean to me? And when I find out what it means to me, I'm gonna have it. Because here in the end, you've got the Lovers card. So it could be making a choice between 2 lovers. Maybe somebody's choosing you as their lover. Maybe the divine is bringing in your soulmate, your divine partner, Virgo. But I love this reading for you because it's all about what this Venus retrograde period is about: love and money. And you have both of those in your cards. So I love that for you. Let's go into your yes or no question, Virgo. Virgo, thank you so much for watching this video. I love you so much. So think of a question that can be answered with yes or no, and we're going to ask the shows your answer, okay? So what does Virgo need to know for the Venus retrograde, May 13th through June 25th? What does Virgo need to know? Yes or no? Alrighty, Virgo, looks like your answer is no. You have one open eye, just one. Yeet. Sorry, it flipped over. One open eye. So your answer is no. Sometimes I'm the bearer of bad news, but it's just to protect you. So whatever question you were asking, no, not right now. Next month on the June monthlies, we'll do that again, and you'll be able to see if there's a difference. So let's see what the romance angels have to say for you for Venus retrograde, Virgo. Venus retrograde, Virgo. Venus retrograde, May 13th through June 25th. What does Virgo need to know? Virgo. Virgo, what do you need to know for the Venus retrograde? What messages do you need to see and know for the Venus retrograde, Virgo? So nothing's falling out, so we're going to go ahead and cut them and see. Alrighty, we've got, oh wow, unrequited love, playfulness, and keeping open mind. So you might be dealing with somebody that you feel like is an unrequited love. you had that Four of Swords energy, like, you know, you're already over that, and you know that you're over that, and you know that wasn't for you. There wasn't enough chemistry or anything romance to keep this going, so you had to end it with somebody. And then you got playfulness here to recapture the romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to I'm sorry, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So it's time for you to have that playful spirit, you know. You've got the seventh house energy with Mars there. You're going to be taking action on love. And it could be just playing, you know, learning how to play again in love. And it's saying to keep an open mind here. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So keep an open mind, Virgo. This is not the time to lock anybody down or the time to get locked down during the Venus retrograde. This is the time to really reconsider, rethink about it, review your beliefs about love and all that, especially with the seventh house energy. And then with the 10th house energy, it's all about how you're seen at a higher level, like in your work, in your career, in your, you know, your life. How are you seen? Alrighty, so let's get a message from the Enchanted Map for you, Virgo. If you're looking for a personal reading, I've got that information in the description box. Thank you so much for supporting my channel and by giving me a like and a subscribe. I'll be here with your monthly videos. Thank you. Virgo, what do we need to know for the Venus retrograde period of May 13th through June 26th for Virgo? What do we need to know for Virgo? What do we need to know for Virgo? Wow. So Virgo, there's 4 cards that fell out. So we're gonna take them like this, okay? And I'm gonna give you the numbers that you could play for your lotto numbers if you want. You got 3, 12, 29, 14, 5, 11, 2. Alrighty? Those are your numbers. Alrighty, so Wizard of Awareness is your first card. Alright. I don't know if you've ever seen that movie, The Big Lebowski, but I think the dude was inspired, the person who inspired this card. But basically, the Wizard of Awareness is somebody who's wearing the world as a loose garment. Like, he's just the observer. He's not taking offense to anything that happens. He's just watching. So, Virgo, this is the month where you're going to have to just kind of wait and see what happens and also go within and only think about what you want. Like, focus on what you want. Um, I've said this to a couple other signs, so you might want to watch your sun, moon, rising, and Venus just to get a bigger scope of your whole picture. But anyway, with this, guys, like, let go of expectation to the outcome and just live life and accept it for what it is, you know? Like, don't put too much stress on good or bad. Like, it's all about perspective, man, you know, just like the dude. So that's what this card is all about. It's just like letting things come and go without having any attachment to it. Alrighty, and then slow and steady. Slow and steady wins the race, right? Trying to get the glare to get off the cards, but I can always just put it up to the... So slow and steady, right? So you just got to take your time, Virgo. Rome wasn't built in a day. And so the things that you're working on with your love, with your money during this time, just take this time to rework things, review things. Don't make any major decisions. Don't be impulsive. Just kind of take it slow during this time. Okay? And then you've got coming to life. So another sign had this one. I think it was Aries. But coming to life, you've got some things that are starting to come to life for you. And it could be deep in your soul. Like, it could be on the soul level. Like, you're being awakened to your soul's purpose, your mission in life. You're being awakened to the path that you're supposed to be on and that you're supposed to be taking. So just trust that, Virgo. Trust the process, okay? And then you've got ride the wave, ride the wave. So the two little dolphins that are riding together, it's like you are going with the flow right now. You know, like, you're in the flow. You're in that zen where it's just kind of like all you got to do is float, you know, and you'll get to the destination that you need to get to very easily by just floating to where you need to be. So that's why I said make your thoughts lighter, Virgo. Make your thoughts lighter, make your feelings lighter. Just focus on what you really want and what you really want to see, and you'll be surprised how fast and easy you get there. It's natural for you. It's natural for you. Alrighty, so I love that, Virgo. Let me go ahead and give you your one last message from the Music Oracle. Sorry that I had to reach all over the table like that. I still don't have it together, and I have this, which I'm going to have to take it off because it's killing me, but I'm going to go ahead and give you the last message before I take it off. So, Virgo, what do you need to know for the Venus retrograde period of May 13th through June 25th? Virgo, what do we need to know? Virgo. Thank you so much for watching, Virgo. I love you. And come back and see me for the June monthlies. Alrighty, Virgo, what do we need to know? I'm going to go ahead and pull them because they didn't come out. Alrighty, so we've got Frank Sinatra and Debbie Harry. So you've got Frank Sinatra here. So Frank says, everyone looks up to the guy behind the guy. Fly yourself to the moon of your choice, and you only get one shot at life, so aim high. So Virgo, this is just saying, you know, you only live once. YOLO. YOLO. Live your best life right now. This is the time. Do it your way. Just like Frank Sinatra. Do it your way. Alright, and Debbie Harry from Blondie. It says, fools mistake their flesh for plastic. It's not enough to be beautiful. You need to know how to be beautiful. Stay open to new things and you will never stagnate. So it's like, don't be fake, but be you, be beautiful, do your thing. And don't stagnate. Always keep moving forward. So that was your reading, Virgo, for the Venus retrograde period. That's coming up in for 2020, sorry. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing, and I'll see you next month for the June monthlies. Peace and namaste.